What's going on, guys? We are back with another one today, and covered up behind all of these labels are the CMF Buds 2A, which are their least expensive offerings yet to date. And CMF is a sub-brand of Nothing. We've covered a lot of their products in the past as well, and they do give you some of the best quality products at a much lower price point, from phones to audio equipment, and hence these Buds 2A. As you can see here, they do have active noise cancellation with 42 decibels, 12.4 millimeter dynamic bass drivers, long battery life, clear voice technology since it has 4 HD mics, and it does have dual device connectivity. Now, with these, you can use them with an iPhone or Android devices. You will need the Nothing app in order to be able to actually take advantage of a lot of those features. But if you just wanted to connect it straight up via Bluetooth to a non-Android device, you can do so. And we're going to take a look at these today. Now, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for our full review and for more hands-on testing. As you can see here, it does come with I guess I should say 2 pairs of 4 interchangeable earpieces that go in, and then you have your obviously case with your, let's pull that out, that nice little dial wheel, USB-C charging, and these do come in 3 different colors. White, it's almost like a gray white, a black, and an orange, and they do look pretty good. The case is nice and lightweight. And yeah, you can put a lanyard string here. It doesn't have the clicking options you do with the actual other buds they offer, where this can be a volume control, so just keep that in mind. And for comparison really quick too, here are a pair of AirPods Pro 3, and you can see, granted it is a different design language, but they are very comparable in size, with the Buds 2A being more squarish than ovalish. And then also on the back of the packaging here is where you're going to have your reading material, and obviously, as you saw there, that is a little QR code to download the Nothing X app, which I already do have on my iPhone, so we'll take a look at that in a second. But one thing, unsurprisingly, is missing is a USB-C cable. However, that is something that most of us should have at this point in time. So I'm going to go ahead and open these up. You can see the little LED indicator at the bottom there. And I'm going to launch the Nothing X app here, as you can see, and press Add Device. And you can see just how quick it actually found it. We're going to go ahead and say Connect, let it pair. And now with this app installed, ready to go, you have all the extra flexibility and a walkthrough of how to use your device. So as you can see, it does have a touch sensitive area. You're going to double tap on the earbuds right here, and they are very lightweight. Right at the very top of the stem, you're going to be able to skip forward to answer calls, as you can see. Triple tap will skip backtracks, hang up calls, or decline incoming calls. You tap and hold, that is going to be your noise control. And now there is an update. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in the case and let this update finish off. You can see here it does say this update helps an issue where the second ear does not switch to ANC, and a fixed GFPS bug. That is it. That's the entirety of this update. And it's good that they actually prompt users as soon as you pair your headphones to get the latest firmware. And as you can see, just a few short minutes later, the update has been completed and we are now on 1.0.1.60. And once you confirm that, you are back at the screen where you can obviously do exactly what we're talking about. You can now tweak it. Do your noise cancellation if you want it on or off, transparency mode. You can turn on that ultra bass and actually pick what level you want. It looks like you can go all the way from 1 to 5. You are then going to have your equalizer options, and you can see yet again exactly how many different sort of options you have preset for an equalizer. You can obviously customize your own if you want. And then you have all of your controls where you can pick how you want those touches to be entered. If you want to edit your tap and hold for noise control, double tap, no action, yada, 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 you can do all of that. You can turn on low lag mode, dual connection if you want to turn that on and off, and then you have device settings to find your earbuds, which will let you play a sound, as you can hear, from the earbud. Pretty neat. But aside from that, yeah, these are just going to be regular ear pods. So let me go ahead and put them in so you can see exactly how they look in my ear. So here they are. Let me know what you think and how you think they actually look as opposed to Apple's AirPods. I think they look pretty good, very comparable. They're very lightweight. They have a good fit, and I have noise cancellation turned on, so I'm very curious to know how it's actually going to sound when I turn it off. So I turn transparency mode on, and I definitely do hear a little bit of a change, although it does sound a little robotic and not quite as crystal clear as, again, AirPods would do. So let's go ahead, turn everything off. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I hear everything pretty good here as well. So that's going to be it for our quick first look. Let me know what you think about these Buds 2A, and if it's something you're thinking about picking up. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.